What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Football Chatbox. My name is Ryan, and welcome to the Game Week 15 team selection stream. How is everyone doing? Shepard, welcome. How are you doing? Game Week 14, I think for me was one to forget because I sold Isak for Jackson, who didn't play at all. So I lost out on about 15, and I did it for a hit as well. So I lost out on about 15 points, which was the difference between a green and a red arrow this week. So yeah, not the best. Unfortunately, could have made ground. And obviously, Palmer captain didn't go as what I would have expected. I still think a bit unlucky. Had so many chances, like set up players to get a couple of assists. Unfortunately, the Chelsea players didn't finish the chances that he created. So bit unfortunate there that Salah popped off significantly, but Palmer like didn't really. So it is what it is, but can't do much about it. We move. Veltman again, not there this week. Now I'm kind of in a bit of a pickle. I benched Rare as well. Maybe honestly, I would have still probably done it because like I did expect United to score, but they didn't. So it is what it is, I guess. So a few couple bad calls, but Game Week 15, this is what the team at the moment is looking like, and we'll talk about it. Shepard, welcome. Ezra, welcome. Nick, welcome. So as you guys can see, now I know a lot of people, including Nick as well, who's in the chat, have a lot of benching dilemmas this week. Me, I don't have that with my attacking lineup because I've got Garnacho, so I'm going to bench Garnacho. Seems the most sensible choice to bench Garnacho because he's not playing really well. I don't expect him to start as well. Maybe Rogers. Now Rogers obviously played a full 90. Will he play another full 90? Almost a 90. Very unlikely, but I think I still kind of have to give him the Southampton game because it's at home. Defense is where my issue lies. Now, few things to kind of point out is, for example, first of all, I've got Veltman and Gabriel, who are both flagged. Gabriel, well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Arteta. I don't think he'll tell us anything in the press conference, but we'll have to wait and see. Veltman is a bit of a problem because I look for injury news and I can't find anything. So hopefully Herzler will say something in today's press conference. Now, press conferences haven't started yet. This is the times for anyone who's looking. So hopefully Herzler, I think Herzler's one is at like 2 p.m. Maybe he'll say something on Veltman because I still want to keep Veltman. But that is a problem for me that I have him, and maybe now looking back at it, just shouldn't have done that move, but can't help it now. What's done has been done. So need to look for like defensive options still, because I'll bring this up as well, the fixtures. Or let me go back to my team. So I've got Lewis Hall, who I'm completely fine with keeping. Ray, okay. Ideally, if I have a week where I can do a free transfer, I would like to downgrade Rare to maybe someone else, maybe get another Arsenal defender instead. Greaves is a problem. Mikalenko is also a problem. Mikalenko problem mainly due to the fact that his fixtures are run out. His good fixtures have run out, and Everton are about to go on a series of fixtures, like 9 game weeks worth of fixtures, where they're probably not going to keep a single clean sheet. So, except for maybe Forest, it's a possibility. But the others are going to be very hard for them to keep a clean sheet. So I kind of need to get rid of Mikalenko first. And I have been, and also because, like, let's say Veltman is not going to be available again, and I want to kind of keep Veltman, which I would like to, not like if he's back by this week, then I still need to look at a defensive move. So need to look at defensive transfers, and a lot of people here are also probably looking at defensive players to try and get in. You don't know which defensive player to go and get, so we'll discuss that as well. FPL Cortex, welcome as well. Comb, welcome. Plowby, welcome as well. Cortex says, hello people, how are you all doing? Well, start Webbruggen or Flecken, also Wilberg or Strandlassen. Between Webbruggen and Flecken, I would probably start Webbruggen against Leicester. Flecken against Newcastle, don't know what yeah, I sold Isak. It is what it is. But I don't know what Newcastle will turn up. That's the problem. Because it's away from home as well. So I do expect them to score though. So I probably still start Verbruggen between Welbeck and Strand Larsen. Might start Welbeck. Com, welcome. Hi guys. I've been wanting Iwobi for the past couple of game weeks, but don't like doing the sideways move. But decided late Wednesday to swap ESR out for him a day too late. Oh. But why Iwobi now itself? You probably could have waited for 2 more weeks, right? Now, Robinson is another one that I would like maybe a bit sometime, but that's like game week 17 when Fulham's fixtures slightly turn a bit more better. So Robinson will have to be on hold for now. So I've been looking at defensive players. Obviously, Liverpool defense is something people would love to have, but the Liverpool defense is very expensive. So I don't want to spend that much of money on Liverpool defense. I've owned Trent in the past, and Trent never really worked well for me. I would like to get Van Dijk, but when I've gone to look at Van Dijk, the one problem I have is that I can't upgrade Garnacho to someone good in midfield if that ends up being the case. That's the only issue. So I kind of have to decide what to do in terms of defensive transfers. I'd still go for like a cheaper defender under 5 million potentially. And I do have one in mind because I don't have any United defense, Mazraoui. They're playing Forest this week. I don't mind going for a Mazraoui this week, benching him against City, then playing him for the next couple, bench against Liverpool, and play for the next couple, kind of that situation. Because United's fixtures aren't too bad after the City game. So I kind of have to decide on that as well. Ezra says, don't forget to like the stream. Yes, people, if you are new, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and like the stream as well. Plowboy says, Isak and Solanke causing people headaches. Pick your third choice. Fair enough. Amit says, hi all. Hi, Amit, how are things going? I was thinking of selling Chris Wood. I have 9.7 in the bank. I was thinking of doing to Isak or Jackson, or if you have any. Honestly, Isak and Jackson at this point is a flipper coin. If anything, maybe if you can have both of them and then maybe decide on your third striker, whether that's Joe Pedro or Cunha, that could also be a situation, to be honest. Adanji, welcome. Chatbox, it's been a while. My team has been doing very badly. Ooh, you can have a look if you want later. Welbeck wasn't in the squad yesterday, by the way. For that reason only, I have him on the bench. Fair enough. Why Weltman, Ryan Brighton not defending? Why did I go for Weltman? So I got Weltman not this week. I got Weltman unfortunately last week when he was playing Southampton. I thought there was no news of him being injured or something. Only when the squad came out that we saw that he was not even in the squad. So I before like press conference, there was nothing about him being injured or anything. So I thought, oh, Southampton, good entry point. You know, the fixtures were also still looking good on paper. And I had Rico Lewis, who I kind of really wanted to get rid of. Maybe looking back at it now, I should have just done instead of going to Veltman, I should have just gone to Mazraoui straight away for that week itself. But I thought, yeah, Brighton, because I was looking at Veltman, right? He's got like before these games, he had about 5 bonus points. Yeah, he had a total of 5 bonus points that he had. So I was like, oh, not too bad, good option. He's playing well for Brighton as well, and then obviously got injured. So I think him being injured as well has caused a problem for Brighton defensively. They're not looking great as well without him. And I've seen a lot of like tweets by Brighton fans saying that they miss him quite a bit. So I don't know. Let's see now. Hopefully we'll get some update in the press conference. We'll see. Charis, welcome. Hey lads, Wagwan, Charis. Salah early kickoff. Gandhi versus Salah, lads. Gandhi versus Salah. Who are you captaining? This week will be very interesting to see. Passing on my dilemma mentioned on the Discord. I don't know who to sell from my backline this week. I have 3.3 million to spend, and most defenders I want for a fixture later down the line. Yep, fair enough. We'll bring your team up as well, Nick. Moko, how are you doing? Welcome. And potential Lamptey rotation. Lamptey isn't that great though. I still think Veltman, if he's fit, will play because he's played almost every game possible whenever he's fit. So I am not too worried about Lamptey rotation. It's just fitness that I'm kind of worried about at this moment. That same Iwobi Fulham position went off 2 years ago. William for next near the cost. Yeah. Howby has been looking really good this season, and his confidence is sky high at the moment. Who is this Iwobi? Fair enough. Currently have my armband on Watkins at home to Southampton. That's actually not too bad as well. And he made me penalties now. Boost is up. I'll be very careful on those penalties. I watched that penalty because we were doing a watch along as well, right? He was not confident. That was a pretty bad penalty. I'll tell you that as well. It was a very bad penalty, and he let a sigh of relief when it went in as well. He was like, because he was not confident on that penalty. So I don't know if he'll continue to be their penalty taker, but he did not look confident for that penalty. I'll tell you that. So be careful. But I don't mind him as a captaincy option this week, to be honest. Vice Salah, you can check my team 10th in Chatbox League. I'll bring it up. 34th in Football Chatbox League. I'll bring yours up as well. And then Simon says, I have bench in headache, bench one of Palmer, Fernandez, Saka, Rogers, JP, Cunha. It'll be between Cunha and Rogers for me. I think that's the same situation that Nick is in as well. Like a very similar benching dilemma. Probably be between Cunha and Rogers. 74 points, not a bad game week after all. Nice, good stuff, Shepard. So also, while let me load these leagues, I mean the teams that you guys want me. So Charis and obviously Nick, and someone else also wanted a team review, I believe. Else was it? Adinji, can you tell me where in the mini league? I can bring you up as well to have a look. You do want. I also have the Rob T projected goals and clean sheet odds. Now, if you guys remember last Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday. I was looking at the odds for City and Arsenal's clean sheets and be like, these guys are not going to get clean sheets in these fixtures. And then they went and kept clean sheets in the fixtures. So I got that wrong. But let's see what we got this week. So Liverpool versus Everton, 2.2 to 40% chance of clean sheet, which is why everyone's looking at Liverpool defense. The only problem in terms of Liverpool defense, I don't know how to afford it. Even for me, like for me, I think Van Dijk is the safest pick in Liverpool defense. The only problem being, if I go and get Van Dijk or a Mikalenko, for example, I have only 0.6 in the bank. And at 0.6, I was thinking I would have loved to have done even Garnacho to maybe Anthony Gordon, for example. But this 0.6 is definitely not enough for me to upgrade Garnacho. So, like, upgrade him to a decent-ish midfielder. And all the decent-ish midfielders are in, like, the 7th bracket up. So, I can't really go and get Van Dijk. And Gomez didn't look the greatest in the last game. Funds are played, no idea. Trent, too expensive for me, to be honest. I probably won't go for Trent. Game week 15 is another very difficult captain choice. I'm putting it on to Salah, to be honest. The one time, now obviously captaincy delivered as well, but ever since I bought Salah back in, I haven't had an issue with captaincy to worry about. I'm just going to put it on him again. He's just been on insane form this entire season. It's just incredible. Meira, FPL Mez, welcome. How are you doing? It was bad. Oh no, let me go check the highlights. But you mean the Aston Villa Watkins penalty? It wasn't the best of penalties. I'll tell you that. He put it in the net, but he was not confident of that Aston Villa penalty. I don't know why Morgan Rogers didn't take it, but anyways, I guess because Watkins won the foul, maybe he took it. We'll see. Let's go game week 15. Yes, I want to please get a green arrow, please. My boy Semenyo is due. I didn't see the highlights of the game of the Bournemouth game. Like, I haven't seen the Bournemouth game, but I've heard that he played right wing back or something. So I haven't seen the game yet. So, but yeah, Bournemouth, I still do like Evan Nilsson. I do like Evan Nilsson. Francisco Evan Nilsson de Lima Barbosa. I guess I need FPL sided Pete to come and say the whole name. But yeah, I do like Evan Nilsson. Semenyo, you know what? As a non-Semenyo owner, I've so far been okay not having him. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what my feeling has been. Emblema replacement to bring Trent. Depends on your budget, Fazit, and what budget you're looking at. I got one more point than you. I'm 33 in the league. Been Simons as well, who's just here. Alright, so let's use Charis first. Do we know how long Weltman's out for? I don't know. That's why I'm going to wait and see. Press conferences today. Herzler is at 2 p.m. UK time. 2 p.m. UK time. What is that, like 11? I'll have to see like tomorrow morning by the time. In terms of like his updates. So we'll see. Fair play you on the exact time 12 scores, man. Oh, okay. 9.7 in the bank. Wood to Isak or Jackson? Wood to Isak or Jackson? I might slightly edge it towards Jackson. Still slightly edge it towards Jackson, but I think Isak is probably a safer pick because of the yellow card situation with Jackson. I'll probably go towards Isak because of that, because of the safety reasons. I want to put on Salah, but early kickoff, man. Yeah, I understand, but I'm just gonna put the best captaincy option. I feel like it's Salah, so just fine. I don't know. Maybe Gandhi is even stronger than Salah. I don't know. Probably Gandhi is even stronger than Salah. Who knows? Full fixtures. They're currently the best performing defense. They are, but Liverpool are so expensive defensively. Like Van Dijk is the one I want. I don't really want Trent. Maybe I should go for Robertson instead. But like Van Dijk has that attacking appeal, so does Trent. Those are the two that have the attacking appeal. Robertson doesn't seem the same as like he, for some reason. Just doesn't feel the same as he, like not as attacking. I would have loved to add. And then obviously Gomez, Konsa, I can't really trust them whether they're going to play or not. Like as in like form and whatnot. So I don't want to go there. Gordon's the one I like, but too expensive. You see, that's kind of why I don't want to go for an expensive defender, because I want to do Garnacho to Gordon like the following week if possible or something like that. I don't want to go for an expensive defender. Disgusting, welcome, Gordon. Look at my team. You need to tell me where in the mini league and I'll bring it up. Where's Joseph, my rival in our league? I have Joseph is not here at the moment, Shiraz. 8 in the league. Ooh, 8 in the league. Damn, look at this. All the high rollers in terms of the mini leagues are all here. Gandhi is stronger than stronger than Salah. I guess we'll find out this weekend. I played 3-4-3 this game. Big pick 4 out of these 5. Johnson, Salah, Saka, Palmer, and Rogers. I'll pick Johnson, Salah, Saka, and Palmer. You know Spurs are going to do something against Chelsea, right? They just lose to all the weaker teams and then they're going to go against these harder teams and do something. Robert isn't the same anymore. Yeah. Spurs are just going to do something. Anyways. All right. Let's start with the teams that I was supposed to review. Starting with Charis, 57 points. What are you doing, my friend? What do you plan on doing? Salah, Palmer, Bowen, Saka, Watkins, Cunha, Jackson obviously will start this week. Virgil, Lukatin, Ena, Fabianski. I guess Arsenal defense is clearly the one that you're missing. Mr. Tendai, welcome. Another game week. Could you give me your 2 pence for my team, Sam Sosaka? I'll load it up. But we'll bring it up like after I've done some of the other teams that have been in on this list as well. But I will load it up. 56. All right. Where is Charis? Joseph, here he is. Friendly competition between the two of them. So this is Charis's. I'll wait for his comments. But while we wait, I'll load up the next one as well, which was Nick. Nick obviously has a backline decision to make of Robinson, Pedro Porro, Ena, Faze, and Hall. I honestly think probably get rid of Wout Faze, but he's only 4 million. So the Hall I would like to keep. Where is my stats? I got some of these tables. Now this is the season ticker sorted by fixture difficulty for the next 10 game weeks on Fantasy Football Scouts members area. Liverpool are obviously top, which is why trying to get even Liverpool defense is good. Newcastle second on that list, which is why I don't mind keeping Lewis Hall. Southampton Brighton. This is why I went and got Weltman, but backfired. What to do? Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea defense is something that I should probably go and look and get, but obviously not for the Spurs game. But after that, Chelsea defense is not too bad. So not a good entry point this week. And then Forest is there. Defensively, maybe the fixtures don't look the best because United, Aston Villa, and Spurs in the next 4. Defensively, that's probably not great. And also having to face Brentford when Brentford are at home. Clean sheet wise doesn't look great. Arsenal on there, City, Aston Villa, and United. Now, I don't mind looking to get United defense, technically speaking, because Forest is a decent entry point. A bench for City, and then play against Bournemouth and Wolves as well is what I'm thinking, which is why I'm like, ooh, maybe Masraoui, not a bad entry point. Kind of what I'm thinking. Everton, Mikolenko's got to go. Bottom of the next, like bottom of the season ticker, which is why I'm like, yeah, Mikolenko, bye. Always comment, it'll help the algorithm for Ryan. You need to comment on the, I don't know, maybe the live stream also comments help. I don't know, to be honest, but you guys definitely need to comment after the video is done. That helps the algorithm. Interactions in general is always good for YouTube's algorithm. Personally, I've gone from 3 million to 115k total in 6 game weeks. I need to find this secret, Simon. You need to tell me the secret. Because I'm still struggling in the 2 millions. Mr. Haaland marker, long-term safe defense. Dawson went big. This week. He did go big. How many negative points did Dawson get this week? Anyone knows how many negative points Dawson had? I need to have a look. Dawson, how many points did he get? -4. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it could be because he scored 4 as well. So he kept the clean sheet because of that. Oh no, sorry. They conceded 4 as well. Sorry, this is Wolves. So they conceded 4 and he scored 2 own goals. I guess -4 isn't too bad because of that. I expected much more worse, but oh well. Don't captain the early fixtures unless it's Salah, says Mira. Fair enough. 15 people watching, but only 10 likes. I feel like we've done this Salah versus Gandhi discussion. Oh, Haaland versus Gandhi. I think we did Haaland versus Gandhi once, and Haaland won. I think maybe we just put FPL royalty slightly higher than Gandhi, potentially. Like the stream, yes, like the stream and subscribe as well. But we're on 932 subscribers, which means 68 away from 1k. I should probably make a post later tonight after this stream, trying to see if we can get 68 subscribers before the end of the year. Let's see who is better. Go Colville. I could go Colville for Chelsea defense actually, but not against Spurs. Maybe not against Spurs. From game week 16, it's not a bad choice. Maybe not this week. That's the most Salah is exempt from Gandhi. Fair enough. Lots of time to climb Ryan's league marathon, not a sprint. Luis has extended his lead in the league, still sitting second. But I think Luis, was it Luis? Has Luis played all of his chips though? That is the difference. No, he's only played a bench boost and a wildcard. Ooh. Very interesting times. So yeah, back to my teams. Obviously, Nick has some decision makings to do in defense as well. Nick is kind of still stuck as well because Robinson he kind of wants after Liverpool and Arsenal. He definitely would like to keep Robinson for these set of fixtures. Porro, honestly, you know what? I might just get rid of Porro. I don't know. Or do you just like you probably want him for the Southampton fixture, and then you want to bench him against Liverpool, then play him against Forest and Wolves. So like Spurs, I don't know, man. Spurs are so complicated. Ole Aina might be the one to remove from this list. Potentially. Cloud face is 4 million, so if you're looking for slightly more. I don't know, depends on your budget. You probably might want to be the one, but like he's a 5th choice defender, so it doesn't really matter. Lewis Hall you just keep for long term. It's Porro or Aina, probably, right? One of them you kind of have to get rid. You already have cells for Forest defense. Hey, do you really want to double up on Forest defense? I don't know, Nick, up to you in terms of that. And then obviously we had Simon. who was on 57. Fabianski, Nuri, Lukadin, Hall, Palmer, Salah, Saka, Bruno, Rogers, Joe Pedro, Cunha, and Jackson. Now, Simon, who are you benching this week? You are in a benching dilemma, just like a few others here. What is the plan? Oh, and Charis, here you are. You're here. What are you going to do this week, Charis? I'm assuming Jackson starts, plays probably over Aina or over Nuri, maybe one of the two, one of them. Obviously, you probably want the Arsenal defender, right, Charis? Last ever derby at Goodison, it'll be crazy. True, true. Pick three: Gabriel, Rico Lewis, Greaves, Mikalenko, and Hall. Gabriel, Hall, and make a transfer. Gabriel, Hall, and make a transfer is what I would say. Tell Rico Lewis. I don't know why you have Rico Lewis. Actually, Mikalenko probably has to go before Rico Lewis because of the fixtures. But yeah, Rico Lewis is not it. Rico Lewis also needs to get lost. He also needs to go. Salah, Watkins for the armband. What do you think? Maybe Saka? Saka. Fulham are no pushovers, to be honest. And this is Arsenal away. Maybe Saka is still not a bad choice. It's not a bad choice, Saka. Maybe might be better than Watkins potentially. Could be potentially. Because Watkins is going to be a big minutes risk as well this week. Because Aston Villa have a big Champions League game next week as well. So kind of need to keep in mind of the minutes for Aston Villa players, which is why I'm a bit worried by Rodgers as well. He might not get 90 minutes. He might get like 60 to 65 minutes this week because of the Champions League fixture next week. So same thing could apply to Watkins as well. So be careful. I'm probably benching Cunha, but I didn't feel good about it. Fair enough. I understand that. Yeah. It's either Cunha or Rodgers, right? For you to be benching this week. That's the thing. Doesn't look good, but then they're playing West Ham away from home. Wolves haven't looked too good in the last couple of games as well, to be honest. They've struggled in the last couple of games. Looking at Spurs last night, Jackson or Palmer might be a decent captain shot this game week. Could be, but it's Spurs at home. If it was Chelsea at home, I would have considered it a bit more. But because it's Spurs at home, it's a bit different. Because last night Spurs were away from home. Spurs away from home are not that great. Unless they're playing Manchester, then it's a different story. At least my no Salah, no Haaland team in comments after for users to say most important mid ranger out, most important mid ranger in. Where's your no Salah, no Haaland team, Cowboy? You put it earlier or did you put it later? Would you bench Lukadin this week if you had him? If I had Lukadin, would I bench him this week? No. Probably start him, which is what Simon will probably. I assume Simon is going to be doing in this team. Yeah, Jackson stats in a bench. Arsenal defense looking at 16, but captaincy is what I need to get right to climb back up the ranks because they're dropped in some of my leagues. That's what I was thinking about. Okay, fair enough. That you in second, Mez, you have a target on your back. Yes, that is Mira in second. Yes. I am the same. Who should I do Mikalenko to? I'll have 5.8 in the bank by then, and it's a -4 because I'm doing Wood to Jackson. Or can that wait next game week? That can wait next game week, Ezra. It doesn't have to be this week. You can then start Rico Lewis instead. Or you could even start Greaves, to be honest, if you wanted. Between Greaves and Rico Lewis, pick one. So that can wait next week. Rogers against Southern, hard to pass on that. Yeah, true. Going to be waiting on press conferences? Yes, same. Watkins will definitely get a chance for 65 minutes at least, but the main problem is converts the chances or not. Yeah, Watkins will always get one pick any team. Fair enough. Lukadin has just played 290 minutes in a row and has Champions League on Tuesday. Oh, well. So we're assuming Ian Matterson will play against Southampton as well, no? Hmm. True. Could see Ian Madison starting that game. Fair points. Fair points. Could see Ian Madison starting this one. And Lukadin, if needed, comes off the bench or doesn't play at all. Lukadin will start. Fair enough. If you're confident, then play him. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about this. I do have to worry about freaking defenders not even playing at all. That's the other problem. Uh, so that's Nick's, that's Simon. Gus, disgusting. 72 points this week. Rhea, Kirkes, Lukadine, Hall, Bowen, Saka, Salah, Palmer, Isak, Cunha, and Joe Pedro with Rogers on the bench. Fair enough. Probably would have done the same as well with this lineup. So I'm assuming Colville will play this week for you. Ahead of who actually? Lewis Hall? See, you looking at your team, disgusting. I guess you probably start Gabriel, Colville. Oh, would you start Colville? Probably not, no? The Spurs. So maybe Gabriel, Turkes, and Luka Dean. Was that what you were thinking? I think I'm gonna bench him for your team. So then Kirkes, Gabriel, and Lewis Hall or Colville? Probably Lewis Hall, no? Colville on the bench? Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you can bench him then. Yeah. So what are you gonna do with Rogers, Morgan Rogers? Start Morgan Rogers or bench Cunha, Turkis, Hall, and Gabriel? Yeah, okay. Fair play, fair play. Do I have anyone else? Tendai, Mr. Tendai. Mr. Tendai, are you still here, Mr. Tendai? 56 points with Fabianski, Guardiol, Nuri, Lukadin, Palmer, Bumo, Sala, Saka, Cunha, Joe Pedro, and Chris Wood. I guess Michael Keane is someone that can be sold now because injured plus fixtures are not looking great. You could probably look to move him out to a Lewis Hall as well if you wanted to. Not a great entry point this week because he's Brentford, but it's a transfer you could look to do. You also don't have Arsenal defense, I've noticed. So maybe Guardiol can also potentially leave if you wanted to. Another team, I know I also haven't been too high up on it. Crystal Palace. Where is Crystal Palace? Obviously, they're playing City this week. But after that, maybe do we go back to Munoz? Because Crystal Palace, they got. Oh, okay, maybe not. We go to. Okay, so we'll have to wait on Crystal Palace defense for like game week 19 onwards. They've been decent. Palace are doing decently recently. Are you reviewing teams? Yes, I am. I am. So let me know where you are in the mini league and I'll bring the team up. I almost went Madueke instead of Bowen this week. Don't go Madueke. It's not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Um, just never been this high up. 25k. I'm very excited. Just continue to make like sound, solid decisions, and you'll be fine. Tendai is here, so Mr. Tendai, what's the plan? My rank, basically where you are in the football chat box. Mini. You can tell me at what rank you are, and I can just pick it up. Thoughts on Mikalenko to Trent? I don't mind it if you can do it. I actually prefer Van Dijk, actually. No, I do prefer Van Dijk over Mikalenko, over Trent, but that's probably due to price, and also maybe bit more minutes solidity, like definitely better minutes with Van Dijk than Trent. I'm unranked. I just joined the league. That's also fine because I can do this. I'm assuming this is your team, Moko. Is this your team? Trent in. Trent for who? For Guardiola or for like a Nuri? And also Moko. Is this your team or I have a feeling Everton versus Liverpool game is game of 1-0 last ever. Nah, no way Liverpool are losing. I feel like they are in a certain form right now that when like the Newcastle game, right? I think Newcastle were the better team for large portions of that game. But you just have like Salah who's just like insane and just finds a way to somehow get a goal. So I don't think Liverpool will lose though. Be a shocker if they lose. I don't think they will. Alright, so this is Moko's team. 80 points. Minus 8 though, so 72. But Fabianski, Julian Timber, well played. Kirkes, Greaves, Mitoma, Palmer, Saka, Salah, Smith-Rowe, Isak, and Joao Pedro with Jackson on the bench. I'm assuming Jackson will come on this week. Or Smith-Rowe, maybe? Yeah, Smith-Rowe. Gabriel for Greaves. I guess you can play Kirkes instead of Lewis Hall. And Selsing goal, maybe? Oh, Sels or Fabianski? Oh, tempting. Could actually play Fabianski, you know? Could play Fabianski as well. I don't know. Up to you. And then obviously Mr. Tendai. Look at Dean actually. Then Guardiola. Look at Dean to Trent. Okay, fair enough. And then Guardiola or Keane to Timber. Oh, you can do Keane to Timber as well. Yeah, I don't mind Keane to Timber if you wanted to do that as well. To be honest. Or even Guardiola to Gabriel if he's fit. That's another option. But about Trent's attacking returns, would VVD's minutes still matter ahead of that? See, here's the thing. I feel like, was it this game or was it the last game? Was it? I think it might be the game even. I don't know. I don't remember which Liverpool game I was watching. But like, was it this one? Oh, it was the last one against City. Van Dijk was quite unlucky to not got something from this game. Van Dijk has the chance of like set piece goals. Although I understand what you're saying with Trent's attacking potential is higher. So maybe it's worth it. It depends on like who like it also depends on like what you can do with the rest of the money in attack. If that money in attack gives you to like a better attacker, right? For example, you can get like a significantly better upgrade in attack. Then maybe that actually makes a difference because like defenders aren't not like this season defenders aren't doing that great apart from maybe Arsenal defense getting back to its form. That you need to spend the big bucks in defense, especially how the bonus points are done this season. When they lose their clean sheet, can't expect any bonus points for them. These guys are not getting bonus points. Um, so maybe that slightly more investment into tech is probably still better than getting very expensive. I don't know. That's my slightly 2 cents on it. Might have also been impacted by the fact that I own Trent and Trent really didn't do much when I and I just wanted to get rid of him. Or I preferred to have like I wish I had gone for someone else. Like back then, Konate was still fit. Konate was fit. I would have recommended Konate. Fortunately, he's not. So Newcastle did bully them in the first half. Yeah. In my opinion, the only chance Liverpool score is by penalty to Salah. We'll see. Alright. So this is by the way, this is Moko. So Moko, what's the plan? Are you looking to do any transfers? Second of Fabianski this week. Second is playing Newcastle. You could punt on Fabianski based on Wolves' last couple of games. Maybe you could punt on Fabianski. Second isn't really keeping a clean sheet, right? Especially against Newcastle. Newcastle will find a way to score. Surely Newcastle will find a way to score. I guess then if it's going to come down to save points, I think second will get more than Fabianski. Does the odds say? The odds say 27% chance clean sheet for Fabianski. They say 19% for Flecken. So you probably start Fabianski in this specific situation. Mocha is rolling. Yep. Fair enough. Seems sensible. All right, so I guess that's kind of all the teams that we were supposed to look at. Mr. Tendai also, he knows what he's doing in terms of moves. So what else did I want to cover? I bought up the season ticker for you guys as well. Because there's no podcast this week. So okay, here. Last 6 game weeks team attack. Is it team attack? Team attack, yeah. So Chelsea on top here for team attack, followed by Bournemouth, which is why I'm like, ooh, man, listen, not too bad. They should have scored 2.5 more than what they've actually done so far as well. So they're kind of underperforming, to be honest. Bournemouth, Liverpool third, City there, Aston Villa, Brentford, and Arsenal. At the bottom, you got Southampton, Everton, Ipswich, Wolves. Not great as a Cunha owner at this moment. Leicester United as well, not great. Can see they're not clicking per se. Forest and Fulham. And then team defense, Arsenal. Proving last 6 game weeks, by the way, this is Everton. This number will go down. Fulham are still pretty consistent, which is why I'm like, ooh, Robinson maybe in a couple of weeks, not a bad option as well. Forest still up there. Bournemouth, Liverpool, Crystal Palace. At the bottom, you got West Ham, Southampton, City, Leicester, Spurs, Ipswich, and Brentford. United are also like slightly bottom half of the table, but then we're looking at like Colville as well for Chelsea defense, and here they are. But you look at both of these teams, I don't know what to say. The fact that they've conceded only 6 goals and 5 goals when they should have conceded about 9 goals. So like either the defense is doing well or the keepers, maybe Sanchez and Onana, are doing really well to try and keep clean sheets. United have kept 2 in the last 6. Chelsea have kept 1. But they're conceding quite a bit. Maybe it's good for keepers at least. If you're looking to own the keepers, could get some save points. I can live without Liverpool defender, not worth selling Isak or Jackson for. Yeah, that's the thing, right? That's kind of what that's the decision you have to make. Whether you spend that money in attack or whether you spend the money in defense. Lots of people in the chat who are high up in the chat box like friendly rival is good, especially to us all. Yes. The higher we finish in Ryan's League, the higher our overall rank. Great words. I'm waiting to see the Cunha owners will do with him after his good fixture. Cunha, what will I myself do? When does his fixtures end? Fixtures end in game week 17, right? Cunha to I'm not going back to Solanke. If I go back to Solanke, someone needs to come and tell me not to go back to Solanke. And even if I transfer Solanke in, to take a -4 to transfer him out. I should make sure I don't go back to Solanke for the moment. Unless there's significant form, which is not going to be the case in the next 3 game weeks. If only there was another City attacker that was not Haaland, like maybe a Julian Alvarez or something. This is where you want City attack. Maybe the option would be to downgrade Cunha to a cheaper striker and upgrade your 5th choice midfielder to a City. Oh, sorry, 4th choice midfielder. Like a lot of you have like Morgan Rogers and another cheap midfielder, right? Because everyone has like Palmer, Saka, and Salah at this point. So it's like you could probably go for a cheaper striker and upgrade that money into midfield. Or like what Shiraz has just said, Chris Wood as well is not a bad choice to go back to. Who else is there? We already have Jackson. Bournemouth's fixtures are also slightly ending. Otherwise, Evan Nilsson might have been a decent option as well, potentially. Watkins, maybe, but too much of a jump. I don't know actually. Havertz, unlikely, no? Fixtures aren't that great. Maybe Watkins, Raul Jimenez, maybe. People might go back to Raul Jimenez if he's playing still. Don't know how much upside there is to get in Raul Jimenez than keep in maybe Cunha. Maybe Chris Wood might be the one actually, potentially. But this game week 18 is where we'll have to start thinking about City again, especially trying to get at least one potentially. Anyways, we have like a couple of weeks for that. Maybe 2 weeks we'll be there. So we'll see. I kind of need a third playing defender by getting rid of Mikalenko, and I can get TA or Van Dijk, but getting either still shorter money to do Wood to Jackson next time. Then don't get those expensive defenders. Then if you want to get Wood to Jackson, then you have to get like a 5 point something and under. Which is where I'm assuming, like, if you do you have Arsenal defense, Ezra? Do you have Arsenal defense? You don't, you can go and get an Arsenal defender like a Julian Timber or something. I'm just here hoping there are more than 180. Yes, there are definitely more than 189 people. Comb. Last I checked, there were about 250 people. There are now more than 250 people. 272 people. With Moko, 273 people. So don't worry. Oh, Comb, where are you? Aha! I'm coming for you, Comb. We're on the same tide. We're on the same points, Comb. Here we are. Ezra has Gabriel. Okay, so then yeah. Do you have Raya as well? If you don't have Raya, maybe you can go double Arsenal defense in like Julian Timber and Gabriel or something like that. Nick, welcome back. Apologies. Are people able to provide recommendations for my defensive mess? That is my team right now. Did I have your team? This is your team, right, Nick? See, I think the question I asked you, Nick, was looking at your team. Lewis Hall, you'd want to keep for long term, right? Because of the season ticker as well that I kind of just shared in terms of, is it this one, like Newcastle second on the season ticker for next 10 game weeks. So let me close some of these. This Knicks, Diamonds, and this is Nick. Oh no, I closed Knicks. So if you keep Lewis Hall, and I guess Robinson's fixtures are going to get better in like 2 more weeks. After 2 game weeks, we keep. Let's say you want to keep him as well. Then your choices are between Pedro Porro and Ana. Wout Face maybe is probably someone you'd want to remove out of all of them, but because he's like a 5th choice defender and like 4 million, I don't know, like how high can you go for the Wout Face move? So Michelangelo to Julian Timber, then next week Wood to Jackson. I'd have 2 Arsenal defense. That's fine. A lot of people have 2 Arsenal defense at this point. Yeah, a lot of people have either Gabriel and Rea, or Gabriel and like Saliba, or Gabriel Timber. That's also fine. Arsenal defense is not too bad, to be honest, for these set of fixtures. And they're attacking as well, right? For now. Not unless you want to go for someone else. Like a Chelsea defense or something like that. Like a Colville or something. Or even like Mazraoui for Man United defense. Shiraz says, who to captain? Salah, Palmer, Saka, Watkins? I'd probably go Salah. Salah will be where I would go, to be honest. Still loads of time to drop as well, Com. That's why getting these captains right is the important. Yeah, that's true. I have 3.3 in the bank, so I have enough for any defender I want. Then you probably should be getting. I think you need to get Arsenal defense. That's the one thing you lack in this team. You could probably do Ola Aina to Arsenal defense if you wanted to. Gabriel maybe. Probably wait for press conference news to see what happens, whether he's fit or not. Otherwise, you can go to Julian Timber. Okay, I'll stick to Timber then. Fair enough. Oh, could also do Wout Face to Julian Timber if you wanted to. Although then it's up to you in terms of did you want to use that money elsewhere. Thoughts on Enzo? Oh, he's been playing well in the last couple of weeks. But if you get Enzo, that means you'll have like triple Chelsea attack. Would that be the case? The fact that you're getting 273 viewers is a plus. Who's getting 273 viewers? Who's on 273 viewers? Thank you so much, Ryan. After much dilemma, sticking to Bingalinga Timber, then Wood Jackson next game week. Stick to that till any other shocking updates on whatnot. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, I guess Enzo is not a bad option, but then does that mean that you're going? Let me see your team again, Moko. Does that mean triple Arsenal attack? No, yeah, triple Arsenal attack. Sorry, triple Chelsea attack. Palmer, Jackson, and Enzo. Yeah, I don't mind it actually over the Chelsea defense if you want to try it. Realistic outface to an Arsenal defender is probably the first move I'd make. Or has Southampton fixture coming up? Yeah, which is that's kind of why I was like, yeah. It's like you'd probably want to play Potter for Southampton, then bench him against Liverpool, then probably play him for like the Wolves and even maybe Forest fixtures as well. Maybe Wolves over Forest because Spurs away don't look as great. But yeah, you still probably want to play him for these ones. Uh, just thinking about I'm not necessarily going to go for him in case I want to shift the money to defense. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. How much is Enzo right now? How much is Enzo? 4.9. Ooh, that's actually not too bad to be honest. That's not too bad. Interesting. Becky, welcome. What do you think on selling Diaz and Embuemo to get Saka and I need to find out who this other player is. Oh, the Leicester midfielder. Will he won't play all the games though, Becky, based on his minutes here. Saka, yes. That I don't mind. Do you have more money to go slightly higher, Becky, if possible? Would you go slightly higher? Even Enzo might be a slightly better option at this moment at that price bracket. Like Enzo probably slightly better for minutes, maybe. Even Ahmad might be slightly better for minutes potentially. Damsgaard is another one who has been some reason this man is getting returns. Both the Brentford 23 points. Would we get news on Trent starting? He's involved in the first game, I think. Yeah, we probably might. We probably might. So if you're happy to wait till the Liverpool game, then we can wait because we might get some news potentially. When Chelsea play with the inverted fullback, Enzo gets pushed forward and into second 10 next to Palmer. Yeah, okay. So that kind of makes him a good. Already have Enzo and Salah. Oh, okay. With the new transfer, just an extra 1.1 billion. So budget is 4.9. Oh, okay. Oh, so you have like three cheap midfielders. You have Salah, Saka. So you have no Palmer then, I'm assuming. Oh, so you probably have Haaland then, Becky, because of that. Uh, could do 4.9, you said. Thomas Suchek maybe. West Ham's fixtures are getting better. Had Kevin Schade in game week 6, I think. Unlucky. Okay, fair enough. But his minutes weren't consistent enough, right? Would try Thomas Suchek. 4.9 million. Current lineup is Mikalenko, VVD, Luis, Robinson, Collins, Guillermo, Rogers, Sala, Enzo, Diaz. Who is Wool? Haaland and Joe Pedro. Oh, Wood, Haaland and Joe Pedro. So you have Diaz as well. Can't you do... Oh, okay. So Embuemo to Saka and Diaz. Basically, one goes to Saka and the other midfielder goes to a cheaper. You know, this is kind of where I'd go like, yeah, at this point I might just get rid of Haaland, but I don't know if you want to get rid of Haaland. Up to you in terms of whether you want to get rid of Haaland or not. Wood, yeah, Chris Wood, yeah. And get Palmer in instead. Like you do like Haaland to an Isak or something. Or a Jackson. Amit, welcome Amit. How are things going? Late for the stream? Nah, don't worry, it's all good, all good. Also, people, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well. If you guys are new, really appreciate it as well. Would it be worth going Trent and Gabriel in together, assuming we get news Trent is starting? Yeah, yeah. As in, you mean do both of those transfers? You could do that. So you mean like phase to Gabriel? How are you doing both? Do you have the money to do both? Like what, Aina to Gabriel and like about phase to Trent or something? Or you probably have to change Poro, no? In that case, how do you have the money to do both? So yeah, if you're looking for 4.9, Becky, I guess Suchek is your other option. Unfortunately, Ahmad is like 5.0. Otherwise, I probably would have said him as well. Ryan, did you like my ad about you in Holly's channel? Yes, I did see it. Thank you very much. Other options considered is Haaland plus Diaz or Mbeumo to Saka, Isak or Watkins, or Wood plus Mbeumo to Watkins and Shed. I prefer the Haaland plus Diaz option. Do you have only 2 free transfers, Becky? If you have only 2 free transfers, I prefer the Haaland plus Diaz option. And then that allows you, or Haaland plus Mbeumo option, or maybe Haaland plus Mbeumo at the moment. So Haaland plus Mbeumo to the Saka plus maybe Isak. That probably allows you to also do to get like Palmer or someone for next week. Went to a rise in price today, if I'm not wrong. Let's have a look. These are the players who are, yes, Trent looks like he's going to rise. These are the players predicted to rise. And the ones predicted to fall. Oh, you guys can't see the others, no? Just real. It's not good. You guys will have to check live FPL. My picture, because of how the table is formatted, I can't. Like, yeah. For -4 Pedro Porro and face out and Trent Gabriel. I don't mind that as well, to be honest. Can you suggest some moves? 114 in your league, trying to Wood to Evangelison or Nuri to some defense. Wood to Evangelison is not too bad. Ain't Nuri to some defender. Let's have a look. Amit, right? Uh, Ain't Nuri to Arsenal defense. Gabriel if fit, or Julian Timber if otherwise. That is most definitely the one that stands out. Trent and Gabriel, yeah. Who's getting 270 views? Answer is you. Your last 4 equals 299 views. My last 4 equals 299. You mean my last 4 videos? Was it? I don't even know, guys. The watch along, I didn't really expect any viewers too much, to be honest, because usually watch alongs don't do too well. Not too bad, I guess. I'd say not too bad. Could be better slightly. Sometimes could be better. But not too bad overall, I guess. But yeah, definitely need to try and improve if possible. But yeah, hopefully 1K subscribers. That's the goal, though. First, don't have money. Don't have money in the bank. Oh, yes, because you have Haaland. You have Haaland, Saka, and Palmer and Salah. This can't keep going. One thing has to go. Kind of have to make a sacrifice somewhere. Owning all 4 is just going to be incredibly hard. The other option is you do like a, I don't know, Ain't Nuri to Mazraoui or Ain't Nuri to Colville. Something like that. Chris Wood, if you were to move, kind of have to go somewhere else. Like, I don't know, like cheaper striker there aren't. Like maybe Danny Welbeck, but the other options would include Jackson, who is more expensive, Isak, who is more expensive, or just keeping Chris Wood, to be honest. Becky says, yep, 2 free transfers, quite a dilemma lately. Benching was kind of sad. I benched Rogers this week. Damn. Yeah, I'd probably do the Haaland and Mbuemo moves, Becky. And then next week, I'll probably look to get Palmer in as well, to be honest. Evan Nilsson, yeah, you probably can go Evan Nilsson. Chris Wood to Evan Nilsson. That should give you slightly bit more money. Evan Nilsson was how much again? 6.1. So that should give you a bit more money, right, Amit? We could even do like Ant Nuri to Chelsea defense or United defense later on. But yeah, Evan Nilsson is not too bad. Approximately 3 subs each day till December 31st. That's a tough ask. But we'll see. We'll try. Could do Evan Nilsson. Yeah, I like Evan Nilsson as well. He's a good option. He's been doing pretty well the last couple of weeks as well. Bit unfortunate, the last game, to not return. Captain this week has to be Salah, right? For me, it's Salah at least. For you, see, you have Haaland as well. As crazy as he might sound, he could also be an option this week. But I'd still probably say Salah. Salah probably the favorite, unless you didn't want to do the early kickoff thing. You'll get better Ryan because you offer something no one else does. Thank you. I try my best. Thanks. Holding on to Haaland since game week 4. Kind of feel the opportunity lost, especially on perma captain Salah. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, well, I think the Yeah, I held on to him till game week 8, I think. Oh, game week 8, game week 9. I don't know where. I probably sold him after game week 9. Yes, I sold him after game week 9, after the Southampton game, because I was like 6 points against Southampton was just not good enough. I sold him after that. Um, the advantage of there's no unfortunately now there's no advantage for holding Haaland, because like Salah, Saka, and Palmer are just like overall just doing so well. The moment someone touch wood, they don't get injured. But like if one person gets injured, then only like Haaland gets back into the picture. And also you have like the other forwards, like you have like your Isaacs, Jacksons, also like returning Watkins. They are also doing like returns. So it's so hard to just like FPL did. I think they did a really good job in terms of putting Haaland at 50 million. That everyone's just gone, yeah, it's just not worth it. And also, Becky, thank you very much for subscribing. Legend. Definitely be happy watching Ryan give you advices every week. I'll try my best. Sometimes I might get it wrong. So we'll see. 66 subs to go. We got 2 today. Oh wow. There we go. So yeah. Amit, who are you putting the armband on? Salah, early kickoff, willing to go there? Or Alan, Saka? Thanks a lot. Record versus Palace of Haaland. Record? That's a good question. Let's have a look. I don't know if I can find. Search this at this point. Transfer market. Here you go. I have an ad blocker for. Oh, I can't have ad blocker on transfer market. Yes, the transfer market like stopped you from using ad blocker. Otherwise, they don't let you access the site. So 3 goals. Oh, actually, this is the start. First season doesn't really count. Second season, he basically had an injury. First game and second game, he scored 1 goal. So he's played them thrice, scored 5 goals. But then first season, he was just insane. 3 goals in the first game, but then 1 goal and 1 goal after that. So under Glasner, it's been 1 goal so far. Tiger, welcome. How are you doing? Sent you a message. I saw your new team, Tiger. Had a good week, didn't you, Tiger, this week? Because Salah captaincy as well. I'm sure it paid off. Tiger was enjoying the deadline stream, the watch along. He was enjoying the watch along stream. Meanwhile, I was just looking at United just getting beat. I'm like, what to do? Tiger saw Anthony come on. I was like, yes, brilliance. This is Tigers team as well. Webrigan, Pedro Porro, Hall, Gabriel, Saka, Salah, Odegaard, Smithrow, Visa, Cunha, and Joe Pedro. What do you plan on doing, Tiger? Ryan's face when he sees and hears someone subscribe first. Quality content has the users recommending. All Gianni does is promote himself and then provide content as ad time. Nehal, how are you doing? My dilemma for this week is Gordon or Mitoma for Boomo and Pau or Rico to Virgil for a hit. Oh. Do you need to do the hit in defense? If so, probably Rico to Virgil. Pau has a good fixture this week, right? Whether he'll play is a different story, but will he play? Maybe he might play. He should, right? This week, we'll see. It's a good fixture this week, so I'll keep him this week. So I'll probably go Rico to Virgil. Rico Luis is just get rid. Not worth it. Because every time you have Rico, you'll probably think of starting him. So probably just get rid. Gordon or Mitoma. Do you have Isak? If you don't have Isak, I'll probably go Gordon. I'm assuming you already have Joe Petro, don't you, Nehal? I'll probably go Gordon. I actually don't mind punting on Gordon. That's someone that I've also thought about, but if I had 2 free transfers, I would have done it. But it seems like I might need to do a defensive transfer this week. So what I might end up doing would be this. Then later next week, I'll do Gordon to me. I could do Garnacho to Gordon. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to go to like even a KDB. Gordon is 9.1, too expensive. KDB 9.4, man. Doku, I just can't trust Doku. I don't even know what other City midfielder to go for, to be honest. If only City midfielders were like trustable and consistent. Only player I would like is KDB, but man, it's too expensive. I don't have the money to go. Yeah, my defense are rotation risk with Rico, Power, and Mazraoui. Mazraoui, I think will play. He will play. Sometimes you might get that occasionally pre-60-minute subs, but I think Mazraoui is okay because he's just so good in and capable of playing multiple positions. That yeah, I don't have Isak. Moved Isak to Jackson. Joined the club. I did the same thing. Lost about 15 points this week because I did it for a hit as well. So I lost about 15 points. What to do? It is what it is. Jackson better be scoring 11 points this coming week. You could go do Gordon. That's why I'm thinking of Gordon as well because I lost Isak. Currently, Luis is like my permanent bench warmer, which is why I'm like, get rid. If you record your videos and publish it every day, plus state while doing with doing live videos, maybe. Yeah, so I need to. This year I'm pretty busy, unfortunately. But like from next year, I think I might have a bit more time to record videos. Like I created the best players to buy and sell thumbnail, and I did really like 1 or 2 videos, and just haven't found time. Like from next start of next year, like Feb onwards, I might have a this year I'm just like so busy personally. Why? Not enough time, unfortunately. Um, I don't trust Man City mids this season. Fair enough. I'll probably go Gordon to be honest. Um, because they don't do live a lot, the record videos will help you a lot. Yeah, that's the thing. I would like to record. I just find the time. Thing with see the thing with recording videos, you kind of have to work on editing and all of that. Whereas live streams, it's I don't have to work on that editing part of stuff. Um, but I want to do recording videos because that does help the YouTube algorithm. Um, yeah, like from like next year Feb something. Definitely make it as a stream. It is top notch. Thank you. All right, where's Tiger? Tiger, is this the team this week, Tiger? Any thoughts on maybe moving Visa, or you could play Visa this week actually against Newcastle? It's not too bad. I'd probably start Mbeumo as well, Tiger, over Smith Rowe, or you can look to sell Mbeumo. Do you have enough money to go to Palmer, Tiger? I've been telling you, Palmer's points are coming. I'll probably do that, or even go and get Jackson. Then fine. I'll still watch you if you do live streams. Also, tomorrow deadline stream. What time's the deadline tomorrow? Tomorrow deadline is at 10 o'clock. So 9, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. So 2 hours before the deadline, we'll be live tomorrow for the deadline stream. So do remember to join us for that. Did we get any team news updates so far? We got Newcastle update. Kieran Trippier is improving. Botman is now in full training, but still not yet full ready to play 11v11. Uh, Nothing really from Eddie Howe, to be honest. Might have one or two changes, but that's basically it. Nothing important from Eddie Howe's press conference news. So we'll kind of wait and see. I work in now, and if your page is awesome to be a full-time stream, what other content I plan to add to the roster? I don't think I'll. I don't know. Very unlikely that I'll be a full-time streamer. Like I'll have to be on like 100k sub to even think like full-time streaming. Otherwise, like professional work will always earn more money than YouTube. So yeah, I'm working full time. Yeah, this is at this moment. This is just a hobby. I had to think like 100,000 plus subscribers before even thinking of like going YouTube full time. However, I do have a gaming channel, which because I've been so busy, like I haven't been able to create videos there as well. But like I have a gaming channel as well, which is also very close to 1,000 subscribers. So if anyone does want to go and subscribe to that gaming channel, I've kind of been on a hiatus on there because I haven't decided what exactly in terms of content to post there. Done like various types of content on that channel. I even started doing I actually started doing FPL videos first on that channel before I went and created this channel to do just videos here. But I've done so many different types of content on that channel. If anyone wants to check it out, go do check out the gaming channel. That's the one. But yeah, check it out later. Also, will the Gandhi curse try? This is a big question. The current opinion is that Salah is stronger than Gandhi. So we'll have to see. What do you work around? Sorry for asking. I'm just a software engineer. Who is the next best option for captaincy? I'd probably say maybe Saka. Who do you have, Amit? You have Haaland as well, right? I don't mind punting it on Haaland as well if you wanted to. It's not the worst fixture, but Palace have slightly improved defensively. Could probably put it on Palmer because Chelsea have had an extra day's worth of rest and whatnot. And if Van der Ven and all are still not fit, then obviously you could probably try Palmer again. My goalkeepers are Pickford and Martinez. Pickford has been awesome so far, but got to rotate with Martinez ahead of Southampton though. I'm surprised he started despite the finger fracture. Martinez, I did not expect Martinez to start, by the way. Definitely did not expect. But that's very expensive in goalkeepers, Becky. Probably eventually want to move them off, no? Add the link. The link is in the chat, but I will show you all what the channel looks like. This is basically the channel. See, I did this long time ago. FPL Gameweek 34 podcast 3 years ago. I've done like various like Pokemon, FIFA, Genshin. I've like done like various stuff. I even had this Pack Tot Sun in FIFA 19, 35,000 views. A Rocket League video which has 349,000 views. It went viral like a couple years after. Yeah, these are 960 subscribers. Anyways, if you guys want to go and check out my gaming channel, do go check it out. Maybe subscribe, and I'll eventually from the start of next year I'll look to creating content on it. After I decide about maybe do some FIFA content or something. Leaning towards Saka, but Fulham have done too. Fulham are pretty decent, right, defensively, and this is like the thing is it's Saka away from home as well. If it was Saka at home, I wouldn't have mind, but it's because it's an away fixture, slightly a bit more different. I'm planning to do Emblem to got it. That's not too bad. We want you as a full-time streamer. Just keep doing your things. We'll see. Where's Foden? Foden needs to be questioned. Because the best player of the year now is the worst player of the year. Yeah, we'll be switching out goalkeeper when the wildcard is refreshed. Haaland wasted my wildcard. Yeah, okay, fair enough. True. Fair points. But be careful, don't go. The wildcard will refresh in Game Week 19, but I don't know if I would. Sorry, wildcard will. Yeah, Game Week after Game Week 19, you'll get your next wildcard at the start of the year. But I'd be a bit cautious. I don't know if I would go and immediately play the wildcard. And like we'll get to know what the mystery chip and everything is right at that time as well. Might need to reassess based on that information we get. All right. I think. Any other questions, people? What's your opinion on De Bruyne? On his day, as he's a decent FPL option. His minutes at this moment are questionable. He's also getting old, right? So minutes are quite a bit of a worry right now. If we can see him getting more consistent minutes, then could become an FPL option. But as things stand, it is a wait and watch. But he definitely makes Manchester City play better. That's the thing. Definitely helps Manchester City play better. But yeah, just kind of had to see whether he continues to get good minutes. I'm also interested, but I can't get there. Too expensive, sadly. Bilal, how are things going? Welcome. I was just about to end. I'll be ending in a little while. In about 8 minutes, we'll look to end. Because we'll be streaming tomorrow as well for the deadline stream. So in 8 minutes, we'll look to end. How are you going, Bilal? Any questions? 153 in the league. Any advice? All right, let me print it up. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. All right, Bilal. Game week 14, 71 points. Fabianski, Nuri, Mazraoui, Robinson, Boomer, Palmer, Fernandez, Salah, Rogers, Cunha, Joe Pedro, Jackson Hall. Konate has probably got to go. Sanchez. So you start Jackson this week. Ooh, here's a question. Also made a mistake taking Isak for Jackson. Same. Unfortunately, it made a bad mistake with that one. What to do? It is what it is. Start Jackson this week, anyways. He's getting a double digit, guys. He's getting a double digit this week. I have faith. I have faith. I don't know, but I'm hoping he gets a double digit this week. The question for you, I guess Konate is someone you probably want to remove. Maybe for Arsenal defense, because that's what you're lacking right now. I guess Saka is another player you would like to have. Maybe Mbeumo to Saka. And also, who do you bench then in that case? My brother in the same boat. Yep. Learned a painful lesson from the game week 1 till now. Got to see how the lineup go. But best case scenario, I would be using a free transfer. Optimistic this round will be incoming lineup. Fair enough. Yeah, I think this week looks very interesting. So let's see how it does. Sorry to be off topic about feed chess tournament between Ding and Gukesh. Who do you think will win the trophy? That is out of my knowledge depth, unfortunately. I don't watch enough chess to be able to know. Gukesh, Indian chess grandmaster. And Ding is Chinese chess grandmaster. And he's also the reigning world chess champion. Hmm. Who is the favorite? So Ding seems to be the favorite, right? Three times. He's three-time Chinese chess champion and reigning world chess champion. Probably him. They've been tied 6 times after war. Are they still tied as things stand? Game 10. Damn, game 10. Have these guys been tied so far? They are tied. Damn. Ding will have white in 2 of the next 3 games. Ooh. Start first. Interesting. But he hasn't capitalized when he's had white. But he hasn't lost as well. Oh no, he has. No, who? Ding will have white. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Hmm. That's my knowledge on chess. Like I played a bit of chess before, but I don't follow it enough to know. But I'm back in the underdog, Gukesh. Fair enough. If I get salary, will have to be a defender under 4.4 million. Defender under 4.4 million. Uh, hmm. Don't know if you have a defender under 4.4. So this is if you're looking to get Saka. So if you do Embuemo to Saka, you need to get a defender under like Konate to a 4.4 million option. I'll have a look at getting Palmer says Tiger. Okay, no worries. You're looking to get so defender under 4.4. I don't know if you have any at the moment that are good enough. Zabani maybe? I think Zabani might be an option for Bournemouth defense. Ipswich and West Ham in the next 2. Who else? Fixture's not great for Palace. Yeah, no. Isn't Binks back? Ansa just wouldn't go there. Emerson, probably not, to be honest. Isasi? Might not play because Fafana played just because of no Fafana. Minutes not looking good. Probably Zabani, to be honest. Oh, no, these also minutes are not good. Yeah, I think it'll have to be Zabani. Bilal. This seems to be the most consistent. Everton or Leicester defenders? No, don't go Everton defense anymore. Everton's defense is about to go. Everton defense is a sell, guys. Their clean sheets are not happening for the next 10 game weeks at least. Maybe Forest they might have a chance for a clean sheet. The other chance, won't be surprised if they do get one versus Villa. Then maybe less after that. But clean sheets for Everton are GG. Should I do the defender transfer next week? Oh, you can wait. If you can wait, I would just wait on the defender transfer. You don't need to do it now itself. You can wait. I'll just wait for the defender transfer. But let's look at your team again. So you'll start Jackson this week. Start Mazraoui. Oh, you had to start Robinson, no? Against Arsenal. Not the best of situations to be in. All I'd probably start Lewis Hall. Oh, you can start Lewis Hall, Mazraoui, and Nouri this week. Never mind. Ignore that. I don't have enough. As in, don't have enough. As in, like what? To get Mbeumo or Saka. Oh, so you then definitely. Oh wait, can't you do Bruno Fernandes to Saka? If you did Bruno Fernandes to Saka, you have enough money, right, Bilal? You did Bruno to Saka, then you could probably bench one of Mbeumo, Rogers, or Cunha. Maybe I might start Mbeumo because he's at home this week. And then probably play. But then Bruno is at home this week as well. Need to get the defender out. How much money do you have? 2 million in the bank. You probably Konate to a Julian Timber, maybe. If you did Konate to Julian Timber next week, can you do can you do Bruno Fernandes to Saka? But I have faith in my rat. Fair enough. So maybe Konate to Julian Timber. But then you said you needed like a 4.4 defender, right? To get Saka or like Mbeumo to Saka instead. Yeah, then you had to go to like Zabani. But instead, if you were to do, let's say, keep Bruno Fernandes this week and did Konate to like a Timber, maybe, is that enough money to do Fernandes to Saka next week? 8.5. How much is Saka at the moment? 10.4. No, that's not enough money. You have only 2 million. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Timber is more expensive than Konate, isn't he? Yes, he is. Yeah, okay. Zabani. Yeah, I think Zabani might be the way to go. So if you did Konate to Zabani, then that allows. Ooh. Then that might allow you to do Mbeumo to Saka, maybe. Might be very close. 9.7, 10.7. Yeah, you should potentially have enough. Shepard says 111 planning to roll this week. Alright, we'll stop it with Shepard's team. Let's have a look at Shepard's team and then we'll end. 74 points. Verbruggen, Kirkes, Guardiola, Nouri, Salas, Mitro, Saka, Pumos, Semenyo, Isak, and Cunha. Jackson on the bench, Colville on the bench, Martinez on the bench. All of them should probably be starting this week potentially. So Jackson will come on. Yeah, you probably roll, right? Yeah, I probably roll. I'd probably roll Shepard. Seems like a team that doesn't really need any changes just yet. Apart from obviously again Arsenal defense maybe later, not this week. Guardiola to someone could be on the cards. Crazy, I've seen so many teams without Arsenal defense. Which makes sense because they weren't keeping clean sheets before this much. Alright. I think with that we will end it. How much money you have? 1.9. Yeah, you have a decent amount of cash as well. Palmer is another one that you're kind of missing. But Mbeumo to Palmer. Oh, you could do Mbeumo to Palmer as well. But no, you can't. Not enough money to do Mbeumo to Palmer. Why don't you have enough money? I think because Guardiola is. No. Because you have Jackson and Isak both. That's why you can't get to Palmer. Two expensive forwards. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Alright, cool. I think we'll end it there. I will look to stop as well over here. And we will look to continue this tomorrow. For the deadline stream, everyone. Just as soon as I say that, SJ is here. SJ, okay, you're the last team, SJ. Any questions, SJ? And with SJ's team, we will end it off. How are you doing, SJ? How are things going? Ah, look at SJ here, 61. 6th in the league. For me to transfer Palm, I had to sacrifice Isaka Jackson. Yeah, that's the thing. Oof. SJ had to call his entire Ipswich defense. Okay, SJ, you clearly have to do defensive transfers here. What time tomorrow? 2 hours before the deadline. Like 2 hours before the deadline. So what the deadline for me tomorrow is at 10 Sydney time, which will be, that means I'll be streaming at 8 o'clock Sydney time, which I think is a 2 hour difference between me and you. So 6 o'clock for you, potentially. So SJ, what's the plan? It's not too bad that you managed to get 61 points with so many players missing. Quick. Chelsea rotation kills me. You might have to be careful because come game week 18 against Fulham, it might strike again. 7 p.m. my way? Okay. Cool. So it might strike again come game week 18. So just be cautious about that. Thanks, mate, says Shepard. No worries, Shepard. However, having said all of that, I think you probably need to get like some defenders in. Arsenal defense, Liverpool defense. Could even do Lewis Hall, Newcastle defense. Maybe not for this specifically Newcastle. Oh no, actually you could still do. Oh yeah, you could still do Newcastle defense. Not too bad. Hope Sanchez and Colby comes back. Yeah, Sanchez and Colby should play. I think it was more of a resting this week, and also Maresca had already said that Sanchez will play next game, so you should be fine with those two. It's the other three defenders. I'm assuming Pau Torres you might assume to play this week as well. So you need one more. You'd probably look to make a defensive transfer. Great analysis, Ryan. No worries, Plub. Thank you very much for your support as well. I think one defensive transfer you need to make. Question is, you probably have to pick between Greaves, Howard Bellis. I guess one of Greaves and Howard Bellis can go to Lewis Hall later down the line. One of Leaf Davis or Pau Torres. Maybe Leaf Davis, potentially. So the fixture's about to turn to an Arsenal defender, potentially. How much money? 1.7. You could go to an Arsenal defender. 5.7, 5. Yeah, you could probably afford Julian Timber. That's the closest because you have Haaland. I think that's the Julian Timber is probably the closest transfer you can get. But you don't have to do that transfer. I bought Davis last week. Oh, to do. Oh, okay. Could move Pau Torres if you wanted to, but Southampton this week though. Your other option is maybe Greaves or Howard Bellis. Probably Howard Bellis, maybe. Yeah, probably Howard Bellis to Lewis Hall, 4.3. That's another possibility. I'll send in the Mrs. team tomorrow. Yes. The other, yeah, probably like Howard Bellis to maybe a 4.3. Anyone else you're missing? Aka is someone else you're missing. Maybe you say screw it to defensive transfers this week and you go Mbeumo to Saka is not enough money, no? Can't get to Saka because of Haaland. Yeah, maybe Howard Bellis or Greaves. Yeah, probably Howard Bellis or Greaves. You can go directly to the Arsenal defender, right? 5.7. You can go one of them to like a Julian Timber or something like that. That's an option. Yeah. Just probably wait for press conference news is happening today before you do any moves. Not like Arteta is going to tell us anything, but always good to be a bit more safer. But yeah, I'll probably do that then. SJ. One of that. One of that will have to move. Probably go Howard. Ooh, Howard Bellis or Greaves. Might actually do Greaves instead because you have double Ipswich defense and you don't really want to be double Ipswich. Yeah, Howard Bellis is also not that great. But I don't know if you want double Ipswich. I might just move Greaves instead. Two or five in the group. Is that the Mrs. Team Tiger? Yes, it is. 3 points are not too bad. Week I'll row transfer place Coble and Davis and Torres. Okay, fair enough. And next week you can have a look into transfers. 80 points is pretty good actually. You'll start Jackson, probably bench Smith Rowe. Doesn't really have to do anything too serious. I guess Ain't Noor is someone she can look to about, but not necessarily this week. 0.9 in the bank. I think too serious to do this week, to be honest. Just Palmer, but you can't get Palmer. It's not possible to get at the moment. Not enough money. You can just roll the transfer, Tiger. You can just roll the transfer. Now I'd lock my transfers 30 minutes before deadline to see if the injury stuff. Yeah. Just wait. Don't make any transfers. If you can wait, I'll wait. Unless you're worried about price sizes. But if you can wait, I'll wait probably. But yeah, start Jackson or bench Smith Rowe. Tiger, just tell her to start Jackson, bench Smith Rowe, keep the armband as it is. And that should be fine as it is. As things stand at the moment. Yes, mate. No worries. And I say thanks as well. All right. We'll end it there. Thank you to everyone who's been listening all this time. Do please leave a like and comment as well once you guys are done. Like once the video is done, do leave a comment as well. Once the video is over, because here comes Andy. I want Trent. I got him and Rogers for 3.9 million months, 3.9 months playing Ipswich, playing him and Bruno. My team is so much strong now, and I have opportunities, and sometimes you can call it defense forward. Fair enough. Well, well done. And it just came in as well. I was just about to end. But yeah, so thank you to everyone who's been listening. Have a good one, everyone. I will be live tomorrow for the deadline, 2 hours before the deadline. Make sure to leave a comment once the video is done as well, like Com and everyone. A few others also do it, so shout out to everyone who does it. Leave a comment because that kind of helps the YouTube algorithm. And if you have any questions, put it on the video after the video is done. And I will see you. I'll just hit the like button. Thanks. No worries. Thank you, Andy. Hope I'll speak to you tomorrow, Andy. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Good luck, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the Game Week 15 deadline stream. Peace out, everyone. Have a good one. Where's my There we go.